With regard to target markets, Ascendia is relevant anywhere big biomedical data intersects with HPC and regulatory needs. That includes large pharmaceutical enterprises managing multi-center trials, biotech startups that want to quickly prototype in silico drug discovery, academic medical centers running population-scale genomic research, and CROs tasked with accelerating the design and execution of clinical studies. Interestingly, it also appeals to regional hospitals exploring data-driven quality improvement or precision medicine labs that need to push whole exome sequences through advanced AI. In each scenario, Ascendia's goal remains the same: reduce friction, expedite analysis, and maintain unwavering compliance. At a more visionary level, the integrated synergy of HPC and AI throughout the platform means that Ascendia can seamlessly scale from proof of concept studies, like analyzing a handful of samples, to massive real-world deployments involving tens of thousands of patients, complete with dynamic dashboards that show live CPU and GPU usage. This elasticity paves the way for rapid iteration. You might refine a predictive model in the morning, rerun it at scale by afternoon, and by the evening, see updated insights that inform critical decisions about your trial design or patient outreach strategies. And because every data flow, job submission, and user query is meticulously logged, the entire chain of evidence remains fully auditable. That's a huge advantage when dealing with regulatory queries or internal compliance reviews. Ultimately, Ascendia stands out by merging HPC, AI, and compliance into one holistic environment. It's not just about computing power. It's about proactively guiding researchers to extract meaningful insights from vast clinical or genomic datasets, while continuously streamlining costs and guaranteeing data protection. This approach helps close the gap between advanced computational science and everyday clinical research demands, unlocking new opportunities for faster drug discovery, more effective patient stratification, and real-time risk mitigation. And it does so with an intuitive user experience that hides the usual HPC complexities, thereby delivering a platform that is truly as powerful as it is user-friendly. Ascendia is an all-encompassing AI-powered platform that unites high-performance computing, cutting-edge machine learning, and robust compliance mechanisms under a single, easy-to-navigate interface. It was purpose-built to tackle the overwhelming tidal wave of biomedical data, from genomic sequences and imaging files to clinical trial records and real-world evidence, so that researchers, clinicians, and data scientists can operate far more efficiently than ever before. Many people see it first as a clinical research engine, but the truth is, Ascendia spans the entire R&D pipeline. It handles end-to-end data ingestion, automatically applying classification rules, PHI, confidential or internal, and enabling enterprise-grade encryption for each category. From there, its HPC orchestration engine dynamically allocates cloud compute resources to process these massive datasets, spinning up GPU clusters if you're doing, say, a large-scale image analysis, or CPU-heavy nodes if you're bulk ingesting 100 terabytes of genomic fast-queue data. What's most compelling is that it does all of this behind the scenes, so even smaller biotechs without specialized cloud teams can run multi-node workflows at the click of a button. Where Ascendia really shines is in its specialized feature modules, each targeting a different stage of biomedical research. One prime example is cohort management, which leverages AI stratification to group patients based on complex patterns in demographics, lab results, and multi-omics profiles. It can run propensity scoring or advanced similarity analyses, something that many researchers only dream about, because it typically demands an entire data science staff. Ascendia simply consolidates it into a Start Stratification button. Another powerful module is the Predictive Modeling Suite, where you can load curated datasets, pick from popular algorithms, random forests, gradient boosting, or deep neural networks, and train them at scale. You can even incorporate your own domain-specific models, like specialized GATK pipelines for variant calling or advanced algorithms for immunotherapy response prediction. Because Ascendia is fully modular, it also supports real-time results visualization, so you can watch training metrics and cost usage as the job runs. The platform's Premium Risk Suite is another hidden gem. Often, risk profiling is done after the fact, with a patchwork of tools that read a fraction of the data. Premium integrates directly with the HPC engine, scanning everything from basic EHR outputs to complex biomarker spreadsheets. It uses sophisticated anomaly detection and predictive analytics to highlight patients who might be at higher risk of adverse events, or even identify which trial sites are likely to struggle with enrollment. That means you can proactively intervene, perhaps by offering extra support to a site or adjusting your patient inclusion criteria. And because it's built on the same HPC backbone, these analyses run at scale, even if you're dealing with thousands of patients across dozens of trial sites worldwide. From a compliance perspective, Ascendia provides layered safeguards that satisfy HIPAA, 21 CFR Part 11, and GDPR, including end-to-end encryption, granular access control, and robust audit logging. The platform's security and compliance console is meticulously organized to reflect administrative, physical, and technical safeguards for HIPAA. Plus, it outlines the necessary steps for electronic records management and signature compliance under FDA rules. By toggling each section, HIPAA compliance, 21 CFR Part 11, compliance, GDPR, and so forth, administrators can set or update data handling policies in real time. For instance, if you're working with protected health information, you can enforce strict data retention policies or require multi-factor authentication for staff who handle that data. Ascendia's hidden advantage lies in how it democratizes HPC and AI. Typically, running large-scale analytics is cost-prohibitive for smaller labs or mid-tier contract research organizations. But with its intelligent resource orchestration, the platform automatically spots unused capacity, reschedules workloads to cheaper spot instances, and logs resource consumption in detail. These cost optimization tricks often go unnoticed at first glance, yet in practice, they can cut HPC bills by up to 80%. Another subtle benefit is the Ubermensch registered trademark AI agent, an interactive chat assistant that helps navigate advanced functionality. If you type, "Show me how to run an immunotherapy response prediction," it can parse your request, open the relevant modules, and suggest a pipeline to train a new predictive model. This means even new hires or those who are less tech-savvy can rapidly onboard and begin exploring complex analytics.